The second season of Jujutsu Kaisen managed to tell a lot of story in a fun and fast-paced adventure, which becomes darker as it progresses and, at the same time, sets the stage for what is to come. However, a season packed with so many incredible things can be a bit challenging to follow until the end. Let's analyze the last episode of the season and explain what its outcome might mean. Of course, there will be spoilers, music. Now, let's see what just happened. What did Kyaku, do? Why does Yuta want to kill Itadori? And what happened to Maki? Relax, take a deep breath. Let's start with the ending. It seems to me that nothing can justify the amount of intrigue and mystery associated with Kenjaku. Not only has he been an intriguing and extravagant character, but he has always managed to keep his cards close to his chest while making others dance to his tune. Initially, he was mostly on the sidelines, but he turned out to be the main antagonist during the Shibuya incident, revealing that he had been pulling the strings all along. By absorbing Mahito, he made it clear that he was behind everything. The season finale leaves us with many questions about Kenjaku and his motives for starting the selection game. Although he envisions a world to come and aims for human evolution, his actions have plunged the world of Jujutsu into chaos. Despite his reasons, many still question why he initiated this game. Kenjaku seeks evolution and optimization, experimenting with humans and creating cursed wombs. However, his experiments have been a failure, and his fixation on overcoming the limitations of the human body leads him to cause uncontrolled chaos to observe evolution. Now, with the return of Yuta, the anime surprises us after thinking that the turbulent Shibuya arc had come to an end. The Sorcery Society has collapsed, leaving death and destruction in its wake. Satoru Gojo, the strongest sorcerer, has been sealed, but the Jujutsu sorcerers stand tall. The arc has left a significant mark, with the death of special-grade cursed spirits and the cost of Shibuya allowing Itadori to renew his determination. Of course, the destruction of Shibuya is one of the things no character will forget, as at least 10 million curses were unleashed, turning Tokyo into a lawless land and a refuge for curses after the Great Battle. In any case, Shibuya marked the beginning of the real war between Jujutsu sorcerers and curses, without the cursed spirits that started this great war. Now, the major villains like Kenjaku and Roman Sukuna have become the center of attention. The end of Shibuya sent shockwaves throughout the Sorcery Society due to the known events but also unleashed more problems for our protagonists. The status quo of the series has changed forever, with the high command of the Sorcery Society pointing fingers at Satoru Gojo as an accomplice and alleged culprit for releasing the seal. He has been expelled from the Magical Society along with Aiken and Yaga. The director and Yuji have been sentenced to death for their involvement in Shibuya. The sentences must be carried out immediately, and with that goal, the High Command has decided to turn Yuta into the executor of Yuji Itadori. Now that Yuta has officially returned and has suddenly become the executioner of Yuji, the question arises, is he truly willing to kill the other great disciple of his master? The answer to this question is complicated to address without entering into spoilers. Let's remember that Yuta has been traveling around the world, undertaking various missions after the events of Jujutsu Kaisen 0. In the post-credits scene of the movie, Gojo meets him in Africa. Yuta confesses that he intervened to save Yuji because the people close to him wanted Yuji to be rescued. With the beginning of the extermination of Itadori arc, Yuta is tasked with killing Itadori. Now, Yuta is no longer the naive boy we saw in the prequel movie, and his behavior has changed after these events. Additionally, Maki is also back, and an upcoming confrontation between both students of the strongest seems imminent. With Megumi's knowledge, the gears have started to move. So, what is Maki's role in all of this? She survived Yogo's attack and becomes the catalyst for mixed emotions in the upcoming moments. This arc marks a before and after for Maki, becoming one of the strongest characters in the story and creating a legacy worthy of her brother, Toji Fushiguro. Without delving into too many details, we can say that Maki undergoes a significant change that not only alters her appearance but also grants her immense strength. These internal changes in Maki stem from challenging experiences and a great loss. If there's someone who definitely suffered in this total chaos called Shibuya, it was Yuji. The arc subjected him to relentless traumatic events. However, I love the idea that Maki is determined to protect her brother without knowing the exact details, firmly believing in the family bond. Suspecting that Kenjaku interfered in Yuji's life takes a toll on Choso. Knowing that Itadori may have experienced the same heartbreaking ordeal as him and his brothers makes Choso feel much worse for having attacked him. This, along with the recent deaths of his brothers, plunges Choso into a spiral from which the only salvation is to protect his brother Yuji. The Shibuya arc introduced many new characters and developed several older ones. Both Yuji and Choso underwent significant character development throughout Shibuya, but this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Itadori's family history. The exact details on this matter remain a complete mystery. However, there is no doubt that Choso and Itadori share an unexpected bond that will be further explored as Jujutsu Kaisen continues. For now, the two share the same mission of hunting curses, unaware that they are being hunted by two powerful sorcerers. While some deaths in Shibuya were heart-wrenching, others were significant. The death of Mato was one of the most important, as it likely altered the entire story. Kenjaku used Geto's body to deceive Gojo and used cursed spirits as leverage, making sure to let them do the dirty work for him under the pretext that he was guiding them. This intricate plan deviated from the goal of curses in the end, with everyone else dead, including Yuji, who also absorbed Mato, putting an end to the curses. There is nothing that can justify the amount of intrigue and mystery associated with Kenjaku in this series. He has not only been an intriguing and extravagant character but has always managed to keep his cards close to his chest. Although he was initially mostly on the sidelines, he turned out to be the main antagonist as the Shibuya incident unfolded. The Jujutsu sorcerers fought tooth and nail against the cursed spirits, only to end up with a simple exorcism in the end. Kenjaku showed that not all endings are beautiful beginnings. It's insane when you think about it. Mato's death was the most crucial key to initiating the games of sacrifice, meaning that he focused on acquiring Mato's ability from that moment to activate the curses. I wonder how Mato realized that Kenjaku always wanted to kill him. Additionally, Itadori accidentally triggered Mato's notable growth and evolution, assisting Kenjaku. Perhaps Mato's death was the last piece of the puzzle of misfortune. So many things happened and are yet to happen that can be attributed to a single death. I can even go so far as to say that Mato was the true enemy rather than Kenjaku. Mato's death marked the beginning of an almost apocalypse, not only for the Sorcery Society but also for all of Japan, leaving us pondering a critical question: was it better for Mato to be alive or dead? What do you think? When it comes to Jujutsu Kaisen, it's easy to understand why it's one of the most popular supernatural anime in recent years. Season 1 captivated fans with its dynamic animation, and the subsequent movie capitalized on that momentum, increasing demand for a second season. Now, with the highly anticipated Shibuya incident coming to an end, the masses are eager to know if they can expect a third season of the series and when it would arrive. Fortunately, they don't have to wait too long, as the third season has been officially confirmed. Music. Since the Jujutsu Kaisen manga is still ongoing, several arcs are yet to be adapted into the anime. With dozens of chapters still unanimated, there is enough source material to produce at least one, if not two, anime seasons before catching up to the current manga level. This provides ample room for the studio to work and eliminate the problem that many series face when waiting for additional manga chapters to be adapted. But tell me, what did you think of this season? Did you like it? Dislike it? Did it meet your expectations? By the way, don't forget to follow me, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. That would help me a lot. This is Prime Animes, and I'll see you in the next one.